Alright, that's right, the cup's back. The cup's back. Don't look at that, that's for later. Shh, you'll spoil the surprise. I might actually do a couple of magic tricks with these, put a ball in and then move them around and see if you can guess where the ball's gone. That would just be stupid. That's why I'm going to do it. Right, so basically, let's get this set up and we'll start the video presently. So, I picked myself up these brand new Captain America Civil War mini-verse little action figures. Now, the reason why I picked these up for full price, oh my god, what am I doing buying stuff for full price? It's just so un-poo, isn't it? My god. Anyway, so I picked the full set up. I showed us the full set, it was all that was there. This one there wasn't many of, this one there was a bajillion of, a few of them. And there was only one of this one there. We have the Black Panther with Marvel's Hawkeye, although I do believe that this is his kind of cousin, Pink Eye. And finally the Falcon and I was going to say Iron Man, but it's War Machine. So anyway, I got these because in Tesco's currently you can pick up these big packs of the Microverse figures. This one has the vehicles, they do have the Hulk and Hulk Buster armor ones in the same packs as these, and they're selling for £2.50 each. And the little mini packs of the figures, most of them just come with 2 figures, but this one's a little army builder pack, and these are like £1.50, so definitely worth picking these up, and they are really cool figures. I do have quite a few of them, but anyway, getting back to the Civil War, I'm going to get these opened up and have a little bit tinkle with them, so bear with me whilst I go and find some scissors. Okie dokie, I'm sat next to a radiator that somebody's had on for 4 days, so it's a bit warm here, so if you see some sweat drops, do not panic. Now then, here we have the Captain America one. I've popped the back off there just to make life a little bit easier, but we're going to go into a toy packaging interlude talking conversation bit. Now then, as you notice, these packages are all taped up here. Tape there, and tape across there. The only bit of glue is on the top here, right? Now then, I returned a Baymax figure to Tesco's a few weeks back, and I gave it to the woman with a receipt and everything, and she kind of properly had a massive inspection of it, like almost like, oh, you've tampered with this. What's the deal with the sellotape? I'm not getting it. I mean, I'm accepting it, I'm just not getting it. In case you're wondering, I got these from the Disney store, and they were £5.95 each. It's got America's shield there, it comes with arm things, other things, and wheelie things. So you can make Captain America into a windmill. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be either a melee weapon, is it melee? Melee. Or if he's just into his woodwork. It's a bit quite thin plastic, so I'm a bit dubious popping it on here. I haven't read the instructions, so hey, there you go. Meow, brrr. You could make him into a little American helicopter, couldn't you, if you liked? If you liked to, you could. Like I say, I'm a bit... Oh, pull it off his arm first. Do it that way, partly, and then say, look, force it through. There, it makes a pop noise. A quick look at him without his stuff on. These are quite plain, in that they're only little sort of tiny figures. In fact, hold on, I do have a bigger figure I can compare him to. Here you go. See, so he's only a wee little lad. Oh, no! By the way, in the Entertainer, that they've currently got these Marvel Universe figures in the I'm in the penny sale, which means you buy one, you get one for a penny, and they're £12, so you're getting them for like £6.50 each. So do feel free to get yourself down to the Entertainer and pick yourself up a bonus Polly bargain. Put his arm back on. I'm probably only going to get to do maybe 1 or 2 of these sets because I'm kind of not really concentrating on what I'm doing. What wrong? Oh god, I don't even know which armor goes on. Let's put his helmet. Whoa! This I wasn't expecting bits on the back. So there you go. You can have him with his super helmet, which makes him look even more plainer. So that's if you like your detail and your paint applications, then don't come over here. So it looks like Captain America gets all of the accessories. And Crossbones only gets to twiddle his thumbs and stand there in awe. If you're my favourite Avenger, I want to punch you in the face. So here is Crossbones. There he is in all of his not. Oh, right, and a cross on there. Look. Cross my heart, Lord. These do have 5 points of articulation, and being a Mask fan that I am, I quite like these because they do kind of remind me of Mask. You can't put his shield on when he has those on unless you clip it on the side there, like that, and then he drops it on the floor. So there's Captain America and Crossbones. I'm going to open up the Falcon and War Machine next. And I shall do another video, a separate video, on the other three in this wave. I've got War Machine out of the packet. Now these, I don't know why, but these feel a little bit more beefier than these ones. So I've got a few of these ones loose in my coffee pot here. So I'm going to kind of have a little wee look-see and see how they measure up, because I've kind of got these under the kind of understanding that they're kind of they are compatible, and I don't think they are. They're actually a bit bigger. No! Quick, take them back to the shops. I've wasted my money. Oh no! Right, let's have a look. This is after Guardians of the Galaxy 1. And I suppose the kind of, I mean, is Iron Man, is he just a big lad? Big lad. He's kind of big. Captain America. Strip him off. Da 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 da. Oh, his head's stuck in there. That's not good. Yeah, I think these are slightly bigger and chunkier. Oh well. Money well spent, I guess. Why can't they just keep things the same? And there's the Falcon there. I'm actually dying here. This. Right. You would not believe this old, dilapidated, melted radiator, how hot this actually is. But it's like I say, I think it's been on for about 7 years. And it's causing me all sorts of discomfort over here. But don't worry, you know, it's not like I'm going to take it out on you guys and complain and cry through the entire video. Oh no. No, no. Just all of it. So the Falcon has, see, look, he has holes in his back. See, so you can put his wings in the back. He also has holes in the back of his backpack that you can put his wings in the back of it. Oh, in the back of his backpack too. So you can either have them with the wings on there, or the wings on there. So I'll show you both examples, and you can see which one you like best. Right. Oh, yeah. Bit overkill on that one, but still, I think that looks pretty spiffy. War Machine did come with a little gun. Itty bitty little gun, which I think it clips on his back. There we go. There it is. Marvelous medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Winter Soldier Army Ant. Yes, they've mocked the guy who they've had to replace his arm by giving him an extra couple of arms. I don't quite understand that one, but he's pretty much armed to the teeth quite nicely, but he also looks pretty damn good when you take all of this bits of extra stuff. will be nice. Stuff off, and he's actually pretty decently detailed. Shame his goggles don't have any kind of extra stuff on, but apart from that, that's pretty sweet. That looks lovely. Put him over there. I'm thinking that I got a bit too kind of thingied because War Machine is actually massive, so I'm thinking that these actually are kind of in scale with the other figures, because to the point where I have this vision here. I have had a vision. Here he is. Our Vision. So I'm assuming he's going to be in the new movie, and as you can see here, the other one in there. So let's see if I can reach the bottom of the sweetie box. I want to pick a mix and see if this Vision is the same Vision as that Vision. Well, this one's got 2 holes in his feet. So some of the extra budget there, you're paying for an extra hole. Hold on. Can't do it when I'm there. So that is conclusive evidence that they actually have made these slightly bigger. Because this vision and that vision, I'll put them toe to toe, and you can see when they are toe to toe that that one is just ever so slightly taller. And is much actually highly detailed too. And doesn't have such wide hips and stuff. So they actually are two different figures, which is a bit mad. And you just have to look into their glowing eyes and think, why didn't you press the button to make it do that, Paul? That would have been so much better than what you did. So there, bit of a clever look there at the two different ones. Do really like that one actually. But I would have said that they're not ridiculously massive, so that you can't still kind of let them play together without kind of going, oh, you're a midget, you're a dwarf. This one is slightly disappointing. I do like the ones that come with the masks. I think the masks look pretty cool, quite well detailed for what they are. And it's a shame, because like I say, this one does come with a nice mask there. And on the back of the packaging, it shows you the mask, but all nicely painted up. So it's a shame that we don't get that. I'm not surprised that we don't get that, because, I mean, at some point going forward in the future, I'm kind of thinking that you're just going to get toys that aren't even painted at all, and it's going to be a case of, well, if you like them, you paint them yourself, or find somebody who can paint them for you. Because I think that's the future, lads. Unfortunately, I think it's the future. Here's the Iron Man. Good going. Here's the Iron Man. I didn't expect these to be articulated, so it was a little bit of a surprise. And he does have sort of gloves on for in the winter, keep his hands nice and warm. And you can take this off too. And it's a pretty decent looking Iron Man, although he's kind of doing the double under curls, kind of uppercut power. And he comes packaged with this rather delicious looking Black Widow. Now her arms are absolutely spindly as you can get, almost spider-like thin arms, but obviously even though they are very small, they are still articulated, which is kind of scary and pretty cool at the same time. So she's over there and she can go like, eat my face. You've ruined your display, man. Here we have the main guy in the new film, I guess, the kind of the star turn. It's Black Panther. He's probably going to be in for like 2 minutes, but here he is trying to be Wolverine. He's looking very kind of gold Panther. Now, one thing I didn't know he did is that his thing here is articulated, so you can see his little eyes peeping out there, so you can do that and then go boop, peekaboo. So that's really cool. I wasn't expecting that, and it's a nice little touch, little extra bit bonus there from what you were expecting. Always good. So we'll pop these off. The arm gauntlet things, you have to kind of put them up a little bit higher, because otherwise they do kind of come off quite easily. But once they're in place, they're not too badly stuck on there. And here he is unsheathed. And he doesn't look too bad at all, does he? I do like the design of his new costume. I'm kind of more used to seeing him with like a cape and stuff, but apart from that, no fault in that, like, looks like an absolute bad ass. And he comes packaged with Mr. Campy McCamp. It's Hawkeye here, so I'm assuming Hawkeye is also in this film. Would make sense since he's in the toy line, but then again, who knows? I haven't seen it yet. Neither of you. Here is Hawkeye, and he's purple. so there you go. He does come with his bow. I don't know if this is the same bow that the one from the other set came from with, or not. But I do believe that just pops on his hand, and it actually looks less. I don't know. I wouldn't have said it looks like whatever the actor's called. Looks a bit like Jeremy Kyle, doesn't he? Right, so there you go. But now, Hawkeye. So I'm going to get this set up, give you a little overview of the full set, and you can see which one you like the best. Now then, you kind of got a feel for some of these guys, because obviously they've got like nothing with them. Obviously Hawkeye does have a bow and arrow, but then you've got the other guys who are like pretty decently armoured up. Obviously not those two. But these guys all seem to be taking the lion's share of the accessory bits and all of the uber duper good stuff. So yes, it's very much feast or famine with these guys, but they do look pretty spectacular, both with the ridiculous stuff on, which I know you're looking for player value, aren't you, really? But in terms of tiny little figures, they're definitely pretty cool. I do really like them. So, what do you guys think? Pick them up? Don't pick them up. I don't really care. So thanks for watching, guys. Do stay tuned for more action figures and stuff. I'll catch you all later on. Ta-ra.